Hello and welcome to Lake, a news show about Bellevue. I'm Robin Hasseth with Parks and Community Services. This month we'll share stories about culverts and how we keep track of them, geocaching in Bellevue parks, and celebrating food dogs at City Hall. But first, take a look at some recent headlines. Bellevue celebrated its signature event the last weekend in July, 3 arts and crafts fairs at once. People flocked to the Bellevue Arts Museum Fair, the Bellevue Festival of the Arts, and the 6th Street Fair. Together, the annual event drew more than 300,000 visitors downtown. Attractions included a wide variety of arts and crafts, music, chalk drawings, food, and some great entertainment. The City Council continues to examine the issue of how to regulate medical cannabis collective gardens, as well as the recreational use of marijuana. Initiative 502, approved by voters last November, legalized the use of marijuana by people 21 and older.
We need to do something to make sure that we get ahead of licenses issued. And from my perspective, the sooner the better.
The initiative also specified that state licensed facilities for marijuana production and sales must be at least 1,000 feet from locations such as schools, parks, transit centers, and libraries. The council directed the Planning Commission to consider permanent zoning for medical cannabis collective gardens. They also directed staff to develop interim zoning regulations for recreational marijuana, which the council will consider in September. It's all too common to see someone texting while driving. Officer Carla Iafrate with the Bellevue Police Department gives us just a few reasons why this is a very dangerous idea.
Hi, I'm Officer Carla Iafrate with the Bellevue Police Department. I'd like to share an important safety message about not being distracted while driving. The penalty for sending, reading, or writing a text message is currently $124 in our state.
Do you know why I pulled you over today?
I'm not sure.
Well, you are text messaging and driving, which is against the law.
It is illegal to text while driving, and distractions can not only be illegal, they can also be deadly. Each year, approximately 3,000 people are killed on America's roadways due to distracted driving crashes. Ask yourself, is a simple text message worth your life? I'm Officer Carla Iafrate. Thanks for watching.
Culverts are a significant part of the city's stream and stormwater system. Wendy Harefield explains how the Utilities Department keeps track of these important pipes.
Over the years, Bellevue has taken special care to preserve the city's more than 70 miles of streams. These waterways store and carry stormwater runoff and offer natural areas for people and wildlife, including migrating salmon. When a road crosses a stream, typically a culvert is built. A culvert is a pipe that allows a stream to flow under the road. The city's culverts range in size from less than 1 foot in diameter to 10 feet in diameter, big enough for a person to stand in. There are several hundred public stream culverts throughout the city, and Bellevue Utilities is conducting an inventory to check their condition. Making sure these pipes are well maintained is important to help keep roads safe, prevent flooding, and allow fish passage. The inventory is conducted using a global positioning system, or GPS, to locate the city's culverts.
I'm just going to take a reading right now. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the satellites to get my location.
Once Chris has located a stream culvert with GPS, he often has to use a machete to cut back the brush to find it. He'll measure the culvert, check its condition, photograph it, and make notes.
So ideally we're looking for culverts that are sound, that don't have excessive corrosion or deformation, crushed pipes. Hope not to find that type of condition. We want to have them where they're not obstructed by excessive vegetation that could impede the flows during storm events. And we like to see, a good open culvert so that migratory fish can pass up them. When the information comes in from the field, we enter it into a database, that is used by our maintenance group to identify pipes that need and culverts that need repairs. We also identify the location of the pipe so they can be found later. The information that's in the database is used for identifying culverts that might have problems with fish passage as well. We also use the information to prioritize projects. So this map identifies areas we've worked on in the City of Bellevue. The green areas are areas that have had the culvert inventory completed. This yellow area, the Kelsey Creek Basin, is in progress, almost complete. The blue area still needs to be completed. Between the green and the yellow, that comprises about 1/4 of the area of the City of Bellevue.
Culverts may be out of sight most of the time, but they're an important part of Bellevue's stormwater system. Keeping track of their condition and fixing issues early on means fewer problems down the line.
I will do this rain or shine. I would prefer that it be during shine.
Just as satellite technology helps city workers map culverts, it has also spawned an entertaining new activity called geocaching. It's become quite popular, and you might be surprised to see how much fun it is. We met up with some participants and followed them as they searched for treasure.
It says it's 76.7 meters away. We're here, and the little treasure's right there.
Geocaching is an outdoor treasure hunting activity. Families and kids and adults all will participate in this. Use a GPS tracking device. You'll go out to a park or an open space and look for these little caches or geocaches.
So it's like over here somewhere.
Well, it says look for a tunnel of trees.
Bellevue Parks is very supportive of geocaching as a recreational activity because it does get a lot of people out into the parks that maybe normally wouldn't have visited a certain park. There's over 90 parks in Bellevue, and I'm sure that there's numerous caches in a lot of them. The one that we have here in Lewis Creek is in the most beautiful section of the park.
It's something we just started a while ago, just to go outside and do something different. Go to different areas of parks that we've been to before and try and find these little treasures and things there. And it's a great way to get exercise too. What's this that the slug was on?
The nursing log?
Yeah, look, 'cause it's got all this moss growing out of the log, so this is helping the stuff grow. And hey, look, right here, right here.
Oh, Daddy, we found it!
Okay. Oh.
Yes! First time.
Let's see what's inside.
Yay! Hey, that's cool!
Geocaching is gaining in popularity. It's not only in city parks, it's also in state parks and worldwide. To celebrate the 100th anniversary of Washington State Parks, 100 new geocaches have been put out throughout the state this month. We ask that geocachers follow a couple of rules when they're searching for caches in our parks. One is staying on trail while they're walking through the parks, and then the second is that they follow the leave no trace rules or guidelines where, if you brought something, you take it back out with you. If you visit us online, you can find more information about geocaching in Bellevue Parks. You can also call any of the 3 ranger stations or visitor centers, the Mercer Slough Nature Park, Lake Hills Greenbelt Ranger Station, or the Lewis Creek Visitor Center. All of us will have information on geocaching in parks. We have our guidelines printed, and we could talk to you if you are interested in geocaching for your first time or for putting out a cache in a park.
That's why I like spending that time with you and finding it. That's pretty cool.
That was like the funnest thing ever.
2 marble statues called Foo Dogs were dedicated recently at City Hall. They were a gift from one of Bellevue's sister cities. The occasion was both festive and ceremonial.
Our region as a whole has always been close to Asia. In Bellevue, immigrants from Japan, from Philippines, has farmed this land. And now, in recent years, Chinese, Vietnamese, Koreans, and recently the Indians have immigrated to our great country and great city. Displaying this statue celebrates the cultural diversity in Bellevue.
The City of Bellevue and the Bellevue Sister Cities Association recently marked the arrival of 2 new statues at Bellevue City Hall. Known as Foo Dogs or Guardian Lions, The marble statues were a gift from Hualien, Taiwan, one of Bellevue's 4 sister cities. On hand for the dedication ceremony and community celebration were a delegation from Hualien, elected officials from across the region, and members of the public.
These statues bring good fortune, wealth, social position, and protection. We sincerely wish Bellevue prosperity, peace, and happiness.
Food dogs traditionally come in pairs and are placed near building entrances for the symbolic protective power they are believed to possess. Part of the dedication event was an awakening ceremony for the food dogs. It included removing a cloth veil, rubbing red cinnabar on the eyes of the statues, and lion dancing. The new statues replace a single bachelor dog which previously stood guard at City Hall. The food dogs, which weigh about 3,600 pounds apiece, were installed on the plaza using a large crane. The work required detailed planning and careful execution.
Watching yourself above you, Glenn. Very slowly. Beautiful. Nice job.
The new guardian lions are a reminder of Bellevue's cultural diversity. 1/3 of Bellevue's population were born outside the United States, and the city's largest ethnic group are people of Chinese descent. The food dogs are also a reminder of the special sister city relationship between Bellevue and Hualien.
I want to thank our guests from Hualien, first of all, for being here and for the long sister city relationship that we've had, and for your incredible gift to the city of Bellevue. It is very generous and we very much appreciate it.
It's summer in the city and there's plenty to see and do. Here are some great upcoming events. Enjoy outdoor movies under the stars in Bellevue through August. On Tuesdays, see summer outdoor movies at Bellevue Downtown Park. And on Thursdays, enjoy cultural family films at Crossroads Park. For more information, visit www.inome.com/summermovies and www.crossroadsbellevue.com or call 425-452-2740. August 15 through 18, the Bellevue Youth Theater presents The Jungle Book at the theater at Maidenbower. Tickets are $10 to $12. For more information and tickets, email byt@bellevuewa.gov or call 425-452-7155. On August 24th, participate in the Lake to Lake Walk from Lake Sammamish to Lake Washington. This beautiful walk features 5K, 10K, and 15K distances. Participants must register the morning of the event from 8 to 10 a.m. at Mercer Slough Blueberry Farm. For more information, call 425-452-2565 or email mseec@bellevuewa.gov. And did you know that the City of Bellevue owns 2 blueberry farms with seasonal you-pick blueberries? Blueberries are now available at Mercer Slough Blueberry Farm and at Larson Lake Blueberry Farm. You-pick berries are $1.50 per pound. For more information, call Mercer Slough Blueberry Farm at 425-467-0501 or Larson Lake Blueberry Farm at 425-260-2266. Thanks for watching the August show. For more information about featured segments, visit us online at bellevuewa.gov. I'm Robin Hasseth. We'll see you next time on Lake to Lake.